It's your girl, Sandra D, the main event, and welcome to my channel and to my community of love and unity. We will not be talking about hair, and we will not be talking about food. We are on the journey of talking about the narcissist, and if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Today, we're going to talk about how the narcissist was able to tap into your power to gain access to the core of your heart. Now, the narcissist, as you know, they love to play games with your mental state by causing reasonable doubt. And the narcissist is always planning ahead. Okay, it's like playing checkers or playing chess, or to those who like to play cards, it's like playing spades. You know, when you're playing checkers, you looking to be crowned and they want to be crowned king. And when you're playing chess, they always trying to get that checkmate for you not to be able to have any moves so that the game could be won and they can be the victor. And then if you're playing spades, you gotta get those books, okay? And if you're real good, if I'm not mistaken, I haven't played spades in a while. What is it called when you get all of the books? Ooh, now I forgot. It's been a minute since I played spades, but you know, if you, it's like this. If you're playing spades, for those of you guys who play spades, you know you got to make your books, right? And you looking in your hand and you're looking to see how many books that you have in your hand that you know that you can get. And then you want to know what your partner can get, okay? So y'all building on getting these books. And when you're getting these books, this is how you're able, you know, to win. Now, sometimes you could do, I forgot the technical term for it, where you don't make no books, okay? Which means when you're playing, you can't make not one, because if you make one, then you just jacked up. You lost automatically. And depending on who you play with, either it's their job to at least try to get you to make one. I think it's called a blind nine, or depending on how many books it is, something like that. But the point of what I'm saying is that the narcissist is looking to see how they're going to try to win this game over you. Okay? It's just like when a coach is, you know, playing in not just a regular season game, but it could be like the NBA finals or the playoffs, you know, to get to the finals, or, you know, the playoffs of a football team that's trying to get to the Super Bowl. You know, or a baseball team trying to get to the World Series, you know, or a soccer team getting to the World Cup. Bottom line is they're trying to get a prize of the trophies and get money, but they're trying to see how they're going to beat you at getting your supply. And so what the narcissist is doing is strategic, how do you say this word? Strategically, thank you, Jesus, planning moves, because this is the narcissist game. And the narcissist is good at this game because they've been doing this game for years. And it started when they were in their childhood. And in their childhood is when they were wounded, hurt, mistreated, and went through a horrific ordeal. And it's something that they never healed from. It's something they didn't bounce back from. And it was something that they did not want to deal with or remember the hurt that happened, although they relive it every day. Even though they grow up as adults, that is something of a memory that they cannot escape. And because of these things, these are the things that the narcissist wants to do to you. So the narcissist is not only just putting their trauma on you, they are also playing this game with your life, because this is a learned behavior and it's something that they perfected along the years as they were growing up. And the narcissist disconnects themselves from their emotions. And they built this alter ego as a barrier so that they don't have to connect with a person or the alter ego. But the alter ego is designed as a mask that you see, okay? But the essence of who the narcissist is to gain access to you is by them mirroring your attributes and showing you so that you will have this false perception that the narcissist is cool, that you got this connection, that y'all see eye to eye like y'all two peas in the pods. But it's not. That's not even accurate. But it's portrayed to be that way because they will put blinders on you at first contact. And you never see this coming. But as the relationship progresses and it keeps on moving forward, you will feel the effects of things that are off balance. Because the narcissist already knows that you are a healthy individual, and the narcissist wants to get you off balance. And the narcissist plans certain things and has certain things in place as a way of making sure that those things happen because this is their game. And when you're coming to learn that this is what the narcissist has done, it's very painful. And it's designed to be painful, but it's also designed for you not to make a comeback. You ever heard of, in the sports term, oh, this was a Cinderella team? Or y'all remember the Super Bowl where it was Tom Brady and Atlanta? And Atlanta had, what was it, like a 35, 38 point lead. And it looked like Atlanta was going to win the game. But then you can't sleep on Tom Brady. Shouts out to Tom Brady if you're watching this video. Ooh. And slowly but surely, you started seeing the New England Patriots started coming back into that game, because at halftime, I think the score was like maybe 38-3 or 35-3 was one of them. And Tom Brady just came back after being down. It just looked like they wasn't going to ever come back from that game. But what wound up happening? The doggone Patriots won the doggone Super Bowl, came from behind, okay? And this is what the narcissist is not expecting for you to do. They thought that you was out for the count. Because they pulled so much manipulation and trick tactics and spells on you that you wasn't supposed to make it out because they didn't make it out. And because they didn't make it out their trauma, they're not expecting for you to make it out of what they're putting on you because they did not make it out. Do they have the opportunity to make it out? Yes, they do. Will they make that decision? That's something I can't tell you. But you can't trust no narcissist like you can't trust no snake. I can tell you that. A snake may shed its skin, but it's still a snake. Y'all ever heard of that story where the woman saw the snake on the road that was sick and she picked the snake up and nurtured the snake and then the snake wound up biting her? And then she said to the snake, "Why did you bite me?" And the snake said to her, "You knew I was a snake when you found me." That's a message for somebody. This is a narcissist. If the narcissist is sick, oh well. That is not your problem. But the narcissist is a sick individual when you meet them at first glance. You just didn't know that they were twisted. You didn't know. They was like Keith Sweat. You got me twisted over you. Okay? Straight twisted. But you didn't know that you was dealing with a sick individual that's not just sick up here in the mind, but they sick inside of their soul. In their spirit. Because it really takes a sick, evil individual to want to sit over here and harm and hurt someone that ain't did nothing to them. But tried to be like the lady who found the snake on the side of the road and make sure that you can recover and be good. But then you turn around and bite them and infect them. So the narcissist had this game already planned and they was making moves. This is why when you met the narcissist, everything was cool. But then the narcissist knew that once they gained your trust, oh, baby, that mask was coming off. You can forget about it. And if you thought that you was going to see that same person you met before, that wasn't a narcissist to begin with. All they did was mirror you and showed you you. The narcissists don't know how to be real. Only part the narcissists know how to be real about is they know how to be real evil. And trick people. By pulling the wool over their eyes. It's a game. And it's a game you're not supposed to figure out, recognize, understand, and know. You wasn't supposed to figure this out. You wasn't supposed to figure out that all they was doing mind tricks and trying to reprogram you. And, you know, you wasn't supposed to recognize that they was grooming you, that they was abusing you, that they was using these trick tactics on you. You wasn't supposed to recognize that. That's why they did and threw everything at you, including the kitchen sink. It wasn't supposed to be an open and shut case, Johnson. But it was. That narcissist wanted you to be so broken they wasn't expecting for you to be the comeback kid. That you was going to be better. That your latter was going to be greater than your former. Because you wasn't supposed to make it out. You was supposed to be stuck like Chuck, like them on the sideline crying. Yes, you. You wasn't supposed to know. You were supposed to be stuck. You were supposed to be waiting for them to come back to pick you up so that the abuse can continue to happen. They was trying to keep you on a hamster wheel. They was trying to do you like the Energizer battery because they was trying to keep going and going and going and going. They wanted to beat you just like the Energizer battery does when he sitting over there beating on that drum. Boom, 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 boom. That's the repeated offense of the narcissist of what they wanted to continue to do to you. You wasn't supposed to know about the game because they felt like they could keep playing you like you was a violin. You wasn't even supposed to know that it was a setup. You weren't supposed to know. You was only supposed to play along. You was supposed to be on the roster. You were supposed to be the cheerleader, cheering the narcissist on. You were supposed to be the one to pop their collar and say, oh, you did that. You were supposed to be like, whatever you like. You were supposed to be everything that narcissist was trying to reprogram you and groom you to be. But the devil is a liar because you was like, no, not me. And when you told that narcissist no, and you started asking questions, or you started showing the narcissist that you know who you are and that your value is high and it ain't low and not to be messed with or tampered with, the narcissist got pissed. Not pissed at you because you started recognizing and seeing, because what was going on is that it was confirmation that what they was doing wasn't going to work on you. So then they really had to go in and start doing some other stuff. So please don't think that it's just them working on your emotions, them working on your mental. Oh, no. No. Because since this is their game, they know that if this tactic don't work, they're going to throw in another one and remix it together. And so they try to do the whole thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, hoping that you're going to break. And once you recognize and understand what's going on, you looking at this fool like, are you freaking kidding me? Have you lost your mind? Let me answer that question for you. They been lost their damn mind. Because anybody that's sitting over here trying to do something like that and put somebody in a retrobate mind like them has already lost it. You ever heard that term of somebody saying they smart but stupid also all at the same time? That the elevator just don't go all the way up? The button is pressed, but instead of it going up, it goes sideways. Now, we all know there ain't no sideways elevator, but you get the point that I'm making. You wasn't supposed to make it out of that game. You wasn't supposed to beat the narcissist at their own game because they have been winning at this for so long, so that when they are sitting over here having people spy on you and looking to see what you doing, they get pissed off. But it's not that they pissed off at you. They pissed off at themselves. But they gonna cuss your ass out for it, though. Okay? They gonna cuss you out. Because you wasn't supposed to get to the other side. And you wasn't supposed to see the rainbow. And you wasn't supposed to win the game. Because the narcissist has a successful rate in this game. And we all know that they got a successful rate because I have a channel talking about what I went through. You're here to learn about what you went through. And I'm sure if you done saw any of my videos, I tell you guys, please make sure you get the freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior courses. So it's not that they don't have a success rate, because they do. But they're not able to keep all supply. And they're not going to be able to keep all supply. Which is why we have these channels and these communities out here advocating, fighting to get this information out so that survivors who have gone through this will be able to get to the other side, but also make it awareness known that these things are happening. We want you to win. Because this right here is not an easy thing to go through. And some people, let's just be real, and I don't mean no harm and no disrespect, but some people don't make it. And the only reason why the narcissist is going around looking like they made it is because they got this fake persona that they got it going on. And they just as broken and as confused as anybody. Still carrying around trauma. Casting trauma onto somebody else. Trying to find relief. Because they tormented every day. Every day. So they figured if they try to torment you, excuse me, that you will be tormented just like them. But the devil is a lie. Now, is it an experience that you will never forget? Oh, you'll never forget it. But it will not have the effect on you as it does a narcissist, because a narcissist is not going to take responsibility or accountability or look within and take the time that they need to heal. No. Now, they may come to you with some fake crocodile tears and try to make you believe and pull on your heartstrings that they're a changed person, but they not. A zebra cannot change its stripes. I don't care how many years have passed. That narcissist ain't changed not one bit. Maybe some hair color. Maybe change some clothes. But they ain't changed. That's who they are because that's who they chose to be and continue to be. But that is not your fault and it's not your problem. But you do need to make sure that you continue to educate yourself on my channel, as well as other channels that can be supportive to what you need. I am a big believer in having a community that I have, that I love. That's why it's called the community of love and unity. Because we're able to share. We're able to talk. We have people that comment on other people's situation and offer them advice. And I love that. But I'm a big believer also in when you go to school, you're not in school with just one teacher. You have different teachers. You just going to have some that's going to be your favorite and some that's not, but you're going to learn something. So be loyal to a community that you're going to be a part of, but please make sure that you don't limit yourself, because you need education that's going to broaden your understanding about narcissists. And I'm going to give you everything I got. So I'm not going to sit here and not give you what you need. But it definitely does take a village. And I never want anyone to be shortchanged on their journey, because I haven't experienced something that somebody else has. And it doesn't mean that the community that's here cannot help. But somebody might be able to to talk to you about your situation that hits it right on the nail, even though the experience that we all go through in narcissistic relationships is all the same outcome of hurts. But situations are going to be different. That's going to cause for different things that I don't have for you, because that's not something I experienced. And I'm just not going to sit here and lie to you guys about that. Now, I could give you some pointers and some tips, but I can't sit here and tell you certain things that I have not experienced with a narcissist, like having kids. That's a whole new different animal. But it doesn't mean that I cannot touch on the hurt that you're feeling or offer you some things that will help you as you are healing. I can do that. I can definitely do that. But I just want you guys to understand that the games, that narcissists play, it's all the same. It's not different. One may be a little bit more tedious than the other, but it's still the same game. But there's different things that different situations will call for that is going to be a different outcome. But the tricks, the game is rigged. And is rigged for you to fail, and it's rigged for them to come out on top. But they were surprised when you was the comeback kid and you said game over, checkmate. You ran a Boston on them. You won the Super Bowl. You won the NBA championship. Okay? You won the World Series. You was the Cinderella team. And that glass slipper fit. And if you are the guy, you was Prince Charming, and you still won because you had a happy ever after. And a narcissist is sitting over there looking like the evil stepmom with the two stepsisters. All right, you guys, I'll see you in the next video. And thank you for watching. And if this video has resonated with you, please subscribe. Make sure you like this video and make sure you share. I'll see you guys in the next video.